that's fine. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to share my stream. Okay. So if I remember correctly, we just dealt with Dorothy. So now... Okay, so I need to go over there.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Yes?
Okay, I know all those things. I'm trying to remember how to mesmer.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Sweet.
Who will assist Dorothea helping our comrades now that I die?
Don't care. Because Dorothy is dead. So are you. I'm gonna move my camera. Advanced settings. Camera. Lower right. Perfect. This way I can see the XP. Ooh, I have 7,000 XP. Well, dang.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
I'd like to see
Sorry.
what kind of medicine you're selling.
I don't really think I need anything in here. So I'm just gonna... It's this one.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street? Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What?
You saw what happened. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
I don't know where to take him.
I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
Cool. I don't know where I'm going.
I cannot enter.
So follow that along, go all the way down, all the way around. Okay. This will be fun.
It's locked.
I know I'm not talking much, but I'm just trying to find everything I need to get out. I'm just very focused, that's all. Yeah, this should be the way. And then the door's been unlocked. Whitechapel is serious. Well, considering I just killed like 3 people. 4. Yeah, 4 people. It does not surprise me that it's in serious condition. Alright. Event. Unknown event happening here.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! To you!
Oh shit. Jesus. Get away already. Jesus Christ. Cool.
Trust the leech, boys.
Jesus. This is what you get.
Trust the leech, boys.
You're not so scary anymore. Ha ha ha. I don't even remember what my level is, but you're not scary anymore. Watery blood sample. Okay. What's the point in coming in here? Ooh, shillings. Where's it going? Okay. Itchy face. I'm a level 10. Yeah, no, that dude, I still remember that dude kicked my butt. Let's see, can I upgrade you yet? I'll do that. Okay. What are you? Okay. Cycle or cycle or cycle, cycle or cycle, cycle or cycle. Nothing to analyze. Craft. Couple of these. Couple more of these. Recipe unknown. I have no more potassium, whatever. Cure for fatigue. Alright, I crafted as much as I can, so let's go ahead and go here. And see it. Ultimate. Okay, blood cauldron. You focus your power and boil the target's blood, causing it to violently explode. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Tactical spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target, causing damage upon landing. Drains your stamina, fade into shadows. I like this one better. Okay, now I'm gonna upgrade Claw. And then use your own blood to heal. I need to upgrade that. Trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain additional boosts from health regeneration. Trade your health instantly for greater. I think I'll get Blood Spear as well. I have 2,000. I'm gonna upgrade some of my more common stuff. Stamina is always important. Damage inflict on the bite. I do bite quite frequently, so it's best to have that. Yeah. Blood absorption. And then more bullets. Increase my bullet carrying. I don't use guns quite often, but I do like having guns. Okay. Anarchy in the UK. Fighting against the rising crime, yet more proof of violence and danger that lurks in London. A young nurse, Miss Dorothy Crane, was found dead yesterday morning behind walls of what seemed to be an illegal dispensary, where local sick sometimes went to get medical support from unidentified activists. There was no doubt about the cause of Miss Crane's passing. The poor woman had died from blood loss. Following, the police described a massive wound in her throat that, I don't know how to say that word, scene was but the epitome of a current situation in Whitechapel. Its inhabitants are criminals, bandits, and madmen disguised as citizens of London. Interestingly, no hospital admitted to having employed the victim. The dispensary was immediately been closed by decision of the local London City Council Board of Health. As always, the soft and liberal minds already object that this closure of the only local medical facility can only increase the mortality rate and put the locals' health at further risk. One cannot help but dread the time when these people's brutality will seep through the walls of the city itself. It is our role as civilized people to protect our families, our brethren, and of course ourselves. SLA. Whew. Hostile. Major events. The fall of Whitechapel is our fault. You, with enough money to buy this paper, enough contempt to scoff at the title of the article, yet enough curiosity to read it as well, should be informed that the truth of the so-called news you read in the press of London. Last night, the Whitechapel district was evaluated following the abrupt rise in mortality rate. Thousands of inhabitants are hastily relocated, filling hospitals and wards that were already overfilling with terminally ill families. Many in bad health, and most of them fearful after days and nights of silent terror Will you read about this catastrophe elsewhere? No. Am I allowed to write about it? Even less so. Journalists are gauged, silenced, forbidden from raising awareness of the horrors that dance before your very eyes. Hear me, London is falling. Protect yourself and your loved ones from this sickness. Do not close your eyes to it. Here it is, and its thirst craves young and old, rich and poor. Many thanks to my colleagues whose names I will keep private for their own safety, who helped me bypass the censorship. That is true plague of London. I assume full responsibility for this publication and beg the authorities to end their insane control. Well, jeez. Okay. A report to Lady Ashby. I didn't... Okay. Circle is... She is over here somewhere. There we go.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Yeah, lady.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmail.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Really? I took care of your issue, dude.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the
We've already heard this, but there was another option I didn't check, so I want to,
Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your mate.
but I want to hear it.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter skull.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
It's very rude to tell that.
And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
About London.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days. But all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady.
We've gotten a lot of
I must
answers.
quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Let's go and analyze. We've gotten some answers. So what I can draw from it is it's not just a normal vampire that created us. It is a elder, which is quite interesting to me. I always feel weird when I'm doing videos by myself. I don't know why. It just makes me feel weird. Especially with a camera. Ooh, what are you? Watery brisk blood sample. Increases stamina regeneration by 50% for 15 minutes. That's interesting.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Then let's go talk to Dr. Swansea. I'm gonna go for another half hour. I'm probably gonna record or stream 2 hours of this. Maybe.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
He's the one that killed his sister. Okay, attend Mary's funeral. Where is that? Okay. Ooh, no dialogue available? Hell yeah!
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Priwen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
For once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. But they concluded vampires were a scourge.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous, and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
We'll talk later.
Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here first and see what that exclamation mark is, and then we'll hit the after we finish that, we'll do the main objective. Cause I'm kind of interested, because last time I played that wasn't
I
there.
never thought I would have
I don't think it was there.
murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Is that a shiny? It is a shiny. I win. Okay, there we go. I guess it's in here that there's an event going on. Your health regenerates slowly over time, which is the regeneration. I should have upgraded that now that I think about it. I'll do that when I get more XP. I am level 17 now. My husband didn't give me the remote for the other TV. I'll have to find it. Well, my husband is studying right now, but he left it on Jacksepticeye playing Among Us. And it's fun to watch, I don't know. I'd rather not have like other sounds of popular streamers or YouTubers, so that way no one's like, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing this because of that. I'm gonna do advanced settings again because I now have something different. That. I have the tomb. That's not what I want to know with this. I want to check and see what this... I don't know. I'll just go back. It might be in here somewhere, so I'm gonna just check around for a bit. Screw you. Mwahaha. Okay, that's interesting. Aluminum shards, aluminum powder. I guess I'll just figure it out later. And I'll go to the funeral. That's what it was. That. Oh my god, I can't talk. Okay, I'll go to the funeral. That's the quest. My goodness. Words are hard. Words are very hard. Usually I don't know what to talk about. That's why I think streaming is kind of more difficult for me. I'm more of a very introverted person, and I'm a hermit. I stay home all the time. Sometimes I go out and I do things, but usually it's like if I need groceries, sometimes I'll go out and get them with my husband. Sometimes I'll order them online, have them delivered. Lately, it's like I'm also, some of you might not know, but I was diagnosed with severe depression and anxiety, so I've been having off days, and sometimes it's best to go and hang out with my friends. Sometimes I don't have the energy to do that. Lately, that's the way I've been. I haven't had the energy to do much. So I've been just chilling at home and reading. I've been reading a lot of manga lately. I've read a manga on a couple different sites. Down, over. Okay. Down and to the left. Yes, left. It's a hostel. Hostel area. This will be thin.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yes, we all know this. Oh, that's nice. Well, damn, boy. Give me your blood. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Go away. Come on, get up. Wahaha. I already knew the district's hospital, thank you.
I don't know if I have the strength.
Widow in distress. Investigation failed. What? What investigation? I have no idea anymore. Watery blood sample. Ooh. Come here now.
This is despicable.
It's gross. I will say that. Okay. Ooh, shotgun shells. Ooh, light regeneration potion. Or serum. Potion to use. RPG mindset. Where the F? Okay. So I need to go all the way back around. Okay. Near lie the remains of Richard Gallatin Nethercott. Okay. Near lie the remains of Camellia. Okay. I don't know why I could look at that.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Right here?
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
When I die, I want to have an Irish wake. Everyone just gets drunk, party. I want people to celebrate that I was alive, not that I died.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me out.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
Did Ashbury.
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young echo. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Reach St. Mary's Church. Why could I come in here? Oh, a hideout. Neaterino. What do I need to upgrade this one? Oh! Adds 3 stun to the weapon when make the hit. Decreases stamina consumption. I'm fine with that, I just need to decrease the stamina consumption. Actually, can I upgrade? Do I need to upgrade this? I need 2 more common upgrade parts. Let me just look around. Shillings. Always in need of money. Bullets. Cool. Okay, that's blocked off, so I do have to go out this way. Yes. Oh my god, that was satisfying. That was oh so satisfying.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
If he doesn't know them, how can he learn them?
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Not a safe place right now, sir. I ought here to step back.
I'm trying to! Leave me alone! You know what? Screw off. Jesus Christ.
This man stunned me with his crucifix. This is not good.
Well, yeah, he stunned you with this crucifix. I mean, he was... Die! Oh, I'm 15, not 17. My bad. Shillings. I mean, he was a priest. That's kind of what they do. Oh, Jesus Christ, level 20. Great! Okay. crackers. Money. Jeez. Just looking at that guy is weird. I'm just... Oh, you're only level 10. That's not too bad. I don't have to worry about that. God, move! God, stop trapping me in that place. Good. Now you're both dead. Screw off. I'm not sure where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Why did I come over here for? Just die. Jeez. Poor lady. I still shot you. Oh, at least I healed first. Oh, my foot is falling asleep. Drink your blood. Pick that up. Ooh, resisted. Jesus Christ, man! Oh my God! Jesus Christ. Okay. Jesus, I keep forgetting about the lock-on system. That's one of my main problems. Can he even step into a church?
What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Shit, that leech is fast! Have faith, brothers! Stop!
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do
I
with
just
the
realized I was
epidemic.
talking with my mic up.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I just realized I was
I've
talking
had
with my
enough of
mic up.
others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Let's go talk to him then.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this. If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a scowl. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
It was a vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened. Lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Prewin come to hear of this?
McCullum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the Guard of Prewin. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I understand your need for blood and will not get in your way. But if you could refrain from feeding within these walls, it would go a long way to defending your case.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
Thank you, Edgar.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here and start one up again. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be right back.